Well, we finally have a little bit of an update on the Batman 2 and its potential start of production, but quite honestly, guys, I'm not so sure why everybody's excited because I don't think this could possibly be happening. Let's talk about when this is supposed to kick off production and why the strike once again will likely interfere with everything. Well, earlier today, over on the production list, a website that tracks Hollywood productions, we got a bit of an update on the Batman Part 2. The film itself was announced shortly after the release of the last movie, and Matt Reeves' saga following Robert Pattinson's Batman, well, a lot of fans are pretty excited about it, and I'm sure we're all hopeful to see this movie as soon as possible. The Batman Part 2 is actually scheduled to be released on October 3rd, 2025, so although it is still 2 years out, I think this production could very well be impacted by the strike. Now, the team over at the production list has said the film will kick off production on November the 6th, 2023, in London, the United Kingdom. Now, I find this story really interesting because I have no idea why they're actually going with this because there's no chance this strike's going to be over. The SAG and WGA strike is really just grinding along with next to no progress, which is pretty sad for us fans. And although I am really excited for the Batman, I don't actually think this shoot date is going to happen. Additionally, David Zaslav has made it even more clear that Warner Bros. Discovery is willing to go to the mat in these negotiations, and this has devolved to the point now where SAG and the WGA might start negotiating with individual studios, meaning Disney or Marvel's productions could pick up if they strike a deal, but Warner Bros., if they don't strike a deal, they won't be moving forward. And honestly, I think Zaslav is more dug in than any other executive. This also was complicated by The Penguin. The Penguin HBO Max series is set to be a prequel to the Batman Part 2, meaning if the Batman Part 2 begins or finishes before the Penguin can continue or finish its productions, Warner Bros. Could delay the film in order to get the Penguin on the HBO Max first. The whole situation is kind of a total mess, and I kind of feel like at a certain level, Warner Bros. Is playing chicken by setting this production up to kick off and putting a lot of the actors on notice that they might have to decide what direction they're going or to even potentially try to force a deal or at least lean on the possibilities of a deal. Quite honestly, the whole thing is just hurting fans. I wish they would pay the actors and the staff what they deserve. I do believe there is some middle ground here, and the quality people in their employment, well, they deserve quality wages. How all this ultimately impacts the Batman Part 2 and its production, we're going to have to wait and see, but I think many people should set their expectations properly because I really don't think this movie is going to be in front of the camera come this November, but we'll have to wait and see.